video so you can easily find it. Maybe by the time you are watching this video there's an even
Hi and welcome to Dad's RC Hangout. Yes, we are live session. We've got two people, so we'll wait a second and see what's going on. Hello, two people. I'm not sure who they are. We have a bit of a delay. It's like a 20-second delay. It's really strange. So we'll carry on. I mean, it's 3 watching. Hi everyone. With a 20-second delay, it is so horrible actually, because I'm trying to watch the chat, which is the live YouTube stream, and I could see myself sort of like a 20-second delay. Now I know on this software somewhere I have got a live. Should really have sorted this out really, but you can't sort it out while you're not live, can you? Maybe, I don't know, there's another window somewhere that gives me chat, but there's nothing in chat unless the chat is slow. But there was 3, now there's 2. Hello, goodbye, number 2, number 3. So there is still no chat, but I'll just talk to myself for a little while. It's all good. We're fine. I'm see, but why are you doing that? Let me see. Oh, hello. What's happened there? Not sure. I'll play around until a few more people, you know, talk amongst yourself. Not that there's much chatting going on, but I'm just going to try and find if I've got the chat somewhere. Window. Here we go. Window. Comments and reactions. Now see how fast that is. Let me just put hi all. Yeah. No, that's not too bad. Maybe I should take that off. Maybe it's all good fun, all this live stuff, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Well, as I say, I don't know how many people are on now, but we'll crack on anyway. We'll chat about it, because obviously this will be saved anyway. So we got a giveaway today. I mean, 247, I think, subscribers. Hello to each and every one of you, ladies, gentlemen, girls and boys, whoever might have subscribed to this crazy wacky channel of mine. Yeah, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very, very, very much. It means the world that there's someone out there that watches my videos as well. I know that I do help people, because I do get messages saying, you know, how great the video was, how crap I was, but the video was good. No, they say all that, so that's good. You know, as I say, we've got a build of a tiger moth going on at the moment, and I've been trying to get all the parts for it. It's you know, going to a glow engine, which I decided to go with the tiger moth, obviously because I just wanted to keep it realistic as possible. So, you know, doing a glow engine is not just like, oh yeah, okay, you know, I've got this and I've got that. And of course the tiger moth doesn't come with anything. You've got no servos, no anything really, just the body, lovely as it is. So I've had to get servos, which is absolutely a pain in the bum to get hold of, but I have got some Metal Gear servos now, which are the HS85MG. There we go, show up there. I can't reach my little screen to focus, but yeah. Couple of those now. They got some. So there's the. I think they're the standard size. No, they're the micro. Little micros. Little micros. One thing I try to get into focus in here. I always need another camera. So I'm still not sure how many people have joined. It doesn't really say that. Comments and reactions. Let me see if I can get another window up here and see what's going on. I presume I'm live still. Maybe, he says. Anyone know? There we go. Let me put that over there. Live now. Ooh. There we go. There's one watching. Fantastic. Welcome, one person. It's probably me. That's a shame. I was actually hoping I might get some people today, but it is a Saturday afternoon, early, well, it's sort of early evening really, so I was hoping I was going to get someone to chat and say hello. Probably because I'm lagging so much, maybe. I don't know. It's all a pain in the bum. Oh, can you get a propeller? Yes, I got a wooden propeller. I got it, where did I get it now? SMC in the UK. I haven't got it here. It hasn't arrived yet, but it's a wooden. Which one did I get? Which one did I get? Which one did I get? Hang on. I got a propeller, but I didn't get. I got most things actually. Where are we? Orders maybe. Hold tight, hold tight. It's a wooden one anyway. I can't remember what the make is now. It's one of my favourite makes, I should know. What's it say? For an FRU. What's that mean? FRU. FRU. For an FRU. Future reference? I don't know. Which, I've got so many email addresses, I don't know which one's which. I don't know. It's a wooden one anyway. It's 12 by 6? 12 by 8, 12 by 6, I think it is anyway. Master air screw, that's it. Master air screw wooden propeller. I was hoping I'd have it today because I wanted to have a different kind of live stream video today. And actually test the engine out. Skyline. I haven't heard of Skyline propeller. Is that a wooden propeller or is that plastic? I don't know. But I must admit that I think there's a delay still. I'm not sure why it is. I need to look into it really. Maybe because I haven't got a billion subscribers. Maybe it's my Ecamm software. I really don't know. I don't know what. If I can get that up there in that window, I might be able to see it. There we go. But we have got a little giveaway today anyway, just because I mean really, if there's only a couple of you watching, then you're going to stand a good chance. It's only a small thing. I'll show it in a minute. It's not a propeller or a plane or anything else, but I have got an engine, but I was hoping we'd get a few more people with that. I was hoping that some of my long-term subscribers would come along and say hello and so I can show off this lovely engine. In fact, I'll show it to you. Oh, Free Sky. Free Sky? Ah, right, okay. So this is the engine that I've actually got. It's a Hemi, and it is a lovely, lovely engine. So let me show you a bit of this. We'll do a bit more about the engine. There will be a video once I get everything. Look at that. I want to see if I can try and get this in focus. Look at that for a sexy, sexy engine, huh? There we go. That is one sexy engine. It's as I say, I've got a wooden propeller for this. It's the first glow engine that I've ever got, so I've been getting some bits and pieces for it, including the box and everything else. But it does worry me. I need to look into it. But I thought if it's open, is the choke open? Yeah. I'm not surprised. I don't know. I'm not sure why I can't turn that. I need to look into that. So I would have thought you'd be able to turn it with your hand. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a can. There you go. Ooh. Oh, there you go. You can hear it now. Ooh. Oh, God. Wow, that's going to kick some ass. Oh, it's quite good actually. I mean, and there's the exhaust that you get. open that actually. There you go. Little exhaust if I can get that in focus. There you go. Nice, huh? And you got the extension in here, which is in the packet, and that all fits onto there. But yeah, so this, I mean, I was hoping to get like a more replica exhaust for the I want a good pass a video. What does that mean, pass a video? You have to look at me as stupid because I don't know what that means. Pass a video. I don't know. But that is what's going in the Tiger Moth. As I say, that there's a couple of people that said get an bigger engine for the Tiger Moth, because you know, there was I think on the website they were saying about a 2-stroke on Motion RC. I'm all Motion RC'd up today because we're talking about the Tiger Moth, and I got it from Motion RC. They was talking about using a 2-stroke rather or a electric, and I thought, you know, it'd just be kind of rude really to go electric with a Tiger Moth camo version. And you know, from a kid I've been playing, well, I'd always Gazer. I'm confused, Philip. What you on? What you on about? I don't know, mate. I'm sorry. It's me. Don't worry about it. But yeah. So, well, there is 2 of us today. So, I mean, I was a bit sad, really. I was hoping there'd be a couple more. Normally, I do my Friday feeling video. But it's Saturday feeling, and it's a live Saturday feeling. So, you know, we can chat a bit more, and hopefully we'll talk about the giveaway in about 20 minutes or so. You know, we won't stick around for too long, because if people are not turning up, it's a shame, really. So, I presumably you fly, do you, Philip? Have you got anything? Any planes? Maybe? No? It'd be a lot of time just staring and talking to myself. But I'm good at rabbiting on. If you've watched any of my other videos, then you know I just talk too much. Look at this. Strong stuff, orange. I'm thirsty today. I've still got to spray this. I've not sprayed this yet. Dad's RC hanger. Oh, gas. Yes, this is glow fuel. In fact, I've got. If you give me a second, I'll get the actual fuel. So this is the actual fuel that I'll be using. I can get that in focus. Can I get it in focus? Does it want to get in focus? Probably not. Yeah, don't drink it though. I mean, it's not good for you. I presume I'll have to keep it out of direct sunlight, because I don't know what it would do, but whether it would blow up, I don't know really. I don't know. It's got some oil. It's oil based, isn't it? So I don't know. But that is the fuel for that glow engine anyway. I've got a couple of things before I actually did a video. I've got to get the little stand, the bench stand. Because you have got to run in the engine for a little while. I think about 6,000 revs for about 3 minutes or something like that. Excuse me, according to Sato's website. And of course I need the propeller, which didn't come, but I did get one, but it hasn't come yet. I was hoping it'd come for today, but then again I haven't got my little bench clamp. It's just, excuse me, oh dear me, excuse me. It's just got like on these here, I can have a look here on these, it just clamps it down onto the bench, so you've got a little clamp in between there, and then it sits on the bench, and then obviously it's not going to fly off and kill anybody. But yeah, so that hasn't turned up either. I must admit, there's parts that I just couldn't get hold of. I mean, there's also there's for it. I've got this random servo. That will be for the throttle on the engine. And now I thought the other ones were minis, and maybe these. He might have given me the wrong ones. Where's that other one? Where to put the other box? I just had it just a minute ago. Oh, it's here. I thought these were the minis, but they're Mighty Micro Servo. See, because you got the two small ones and the two kind of standard. But I don't know why they put Mighty Micro Servo. I'd have to look at that, but yeah, these are all the little servos. I finally got some servos. I couldn't get the correct ones, but these are still high tech and they are Metal Gear. What does it say on there actually? What does it say on the box? It just says Metal Gear Mighty Micro, so I'm not sure. I'm hoping they'll be okay. I'm hoping they'll fit the holes, because they're not exactly the right ones, but you know, my local shop said they'll be okay. Whether they're going to be okay or not, I don't know. Who knows? We'll soon find out, won't we? And I've also got now, as you know, I can't take a lot of my planes up. I mean, I haven't been to the field at all this year. Not just because of COVID, but because I couldn't get there the other day for various reasons. But I've actually been speaking to someone about maidening the tiger moth. I have a Beach 30cc. I bought it with an apprentice. Cool. I mean, do you prefer glow engines to electric? Or are you a hardcore sort of like a glow engine type of guy, or you prefer electric? I mean, everyone said to me that glow engines are a lot better than electric. I don't know. I mean, it depends what plane you're in, I suppose. I mean, the reason I got the glow engine because I wanted it to be a bit more authentic for the tiger moth. I mean, I was trying to find a spinner as well, because I've been looking at past tiger moths and they do have a little silver spinner. Well, some have it red, I think. Silver spinner at the end, and that's another thing I'd like to get. I just try. I mean, I need to speak to the engine company, Just Engines, I think they call themselves, because they also supply bits of exhaust. Because if you look at the tiger moth, it's got that kind of skinny exhaust underneath, like a springy bit, and they do a part like that. So, you know, if I can get all that authentic, that'd be brilliant. But I have got someone to fly it for me. As an old fella, and been flying for many years, and he said he'll take it up and maiden it for me so I can be out, because there's no way I'm ready for that yet. I mean, as I say, once I get my A cert, eventually I'll be able to fly all these planes. We'll be able to maiden all these planes that I keep promising to do, and then I can fly the glow engine, which I think I'm really looking forward to, mainly because, you know, I like scale flight anyway. I mean, yes, there's time for the loops and everything else, but I love that, you know, scale takeoff, scale landing, and just scale flying, you know, especially with a tiger moth. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, so there's still two of us watching. I think probably one of them's me. So it's just me and Philip, but that's all good. So Philip, are you a subscriber? Have you subscribed? Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like electric motor. I think electric motors, I mean, you know, they're really powerful these days. I mean, the one that I've got for the Sato is just phenomenal. You know, some of the Outrunners. Is it Outrunners or Inrunners is better? I can never remember. But you know, message retracted. Was it that bad? But yeah, I hope you've subscribed anyway. But it'd be great if you are. Yes. Good. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think as a young kid, you know, as I said before in the first Tiger Moth video that I made, you know, I think my stepfather had a glow engine, and you know, there's something about the smell and bits and pieces. Out. Where are you going out? I tell you, it's so hard to actually try and read what this is doing anyway. But I mean, it looks like, you know, you've got a good chance of winning. I mean, I'm not going to choose the winner until midweek, and I'll do it by whoever leaves comments in this chat But we'll do that in a minute. I mean, as I say, it's been going on 24 minutes. We'll give it another 5 minutes. I mean, is there anything you want to ask me, Philip, while you're here? You know, any questions about my RC journey, or you want to say something about yours? That's fine. I was hoping to beat my all-time record for live session, and I believe that was 4 people. I think I have to try and get the right time. I don't think this is the right time, really. I mean, a lot of people are probably having their dinner in the UK, and in the US over the pond, I think they're probably maybe midday. Would it be midday? About midday. So maybe they're out and about doing their family chores or whatever. So I'll have to try and pick a right time to speak to people. But you know, I was really happy that that I got. Well, I was going to leave it to 250 subscribers, but 247 is close. 3 more, I win. Well, it depends. I mean, basically, we after in a minute we'll talk about it. But you've got to put put a comment and like the video. Put in a comment. I don't know. I want to win or something. Yeah, I want to win. Yeah, so whoever puts I want to win in the comments and likes, then we'll put like in a little, I think YouTube have got it. I've seen it on a couple of people's YouTubes, where you put it into like a little machine and it chooses a name. Not even mid-suppers time. Ah, right. So are you from the US then, are you? Where are you from, Philip? Are you from the US or are you from, where are you from? Such a delay on the chat. I really got to work in this anyway. But yeah, you need to, you know, yeah, so I want to win. And then what I'll do is I'll put all the names in like this kind of randomizer, and it will choose a name. I mean, obviously, if you're the only one, then you'll win. If not, then you stand a good chance of winning. But I appreciate you joining and having a little chat with me anyway. So, but I mean, basically, all I've got on offer is the Craft King. Hey, thanks for joining me. I started earlier on. I was just chatting. Arizona, awesome. So Arizona, that it must be midday in Arizona, roughly, is it? The Craft King, yeah. What a hero. He gets about. He's awesome. What's that? Bighorn fire. Random. But anyway, as I say, yeah. So anyway, we're going to give a giveaway, as I said just a minute ago, to Philip because he was the only one here. So you got a competitor now. You got the Craft King, you know. But all you got to do is like this video and California here. So that's where you're from. I really don't know. Everyone over the pond. As I say, I'm in the UK. If you didn't know. So just a stone throw over the pond. And it is, what is it? It's 6:30 in the evening. So I was just trying to say, I was just trying to think of what time to do these live sessions, just to get the maximum amount of people. But this video was really to say thank you to all the subscribers, which includes both you guys. And anyway, so it's not much, but it's the Toolkit RC watt meter. Now, if you can see that, I don't know if I can. Going to shine the light and God knows what else. Here we go. There we go. So that's what's the freebie, and it's great. I've got one, and it's brilliant. So I will DHL it to anywhere in the world. Don't worry about that. Once the whatever it is, it's called, the randomizer picks a name. We'll do a quick video, and I will post it on the website chat forum. If you haven't got the appreciate the video, well, it's my journey, the Craft King, you know, it's my journey in RC. You know, I'm the biggest noob there is. I haven't been doing it long. I don't get much flying at the moment because it's goddamn COVID, but it's just my journey. So, you know, anyone that wants to join this wonderful hobby, and get into it, like especially you guys, what you do, especially crafting, what you do to your stuff, aircraft and everything else, then this helps them, so it's not so scary, like what do I do, who do I speak to, how do I do that. And if they choose one of the planes that I've made, like I've got, then brilliant. But this is what's up for grabs anyway. As I say, I'll send it anywhere, including California and Arizona. Not a problem at all. If you haven't joined the forum, it's dadsrchangout.co.uk. Go there, join the forum, and I will put the winner on there, and then you can send me an email. If I can find it, I'll bring it up here. There we go. So this is the winner, not yet, but make a note of that, and you can email me to say yes, this is either the Craft King or Philip, because it's going to maybe one of you guys that's going to win it. But yes, the Craft King, make sure you like the video and put "I want to win" in the comments, and we'll choose them afterwards. Who's gonna win? Yeah, if I had most of these, then I'd send them all to you. But yeah, so as I say, Craft King, you better look at this the video later, but I'll give you a show of the engine that we decided to go for the Tiger Moth, just because I love looking at this engine. If I can get it in shot, look at this baby. Look at that. So it actually fits like that. It fits in the Tiger Moth like that. It's kind of weird, don't you think? But that's how it fits. So, and then the exhaust just comes out the side. But that is a lovely engine. But there will be a video when I get this set up. I'm just waiting, as I said, to fit it. I'm waiting for my bench stand, so it doesn't break or fly off or chop my fingers off and everything else. And also waiting for the propeller. That's been delayed. It should have been here on Friday. Today's Saturday. What day is it? It's 27th, Saturday 27th. Yeah, should have been here, but it's coming. It's coming, and then we'll do a video. I've got the servos now. I'm getting another receiver, which is my FR Sky S6R, I think, SR6 or S6R, and I've got the starter. I've got the all the bits. I've got all the bits and pieces. Well, it's brand new. I was looking for a second-hand one, and I couldn't find one. I was looking on eBay and bunch of forums to see if anyone was getting rid of their 4-stroke, and it was like, well, let's just go for it. So I did. I'm sure after a few times, it's not going to look as pretty as that. It's probably going to be covered in oil and God knows what else. Hopefully in one piece. But the maiden is not going to be done by me. The maiden is going to be done by somebody else. I'm just not ready to do that yet. I'll be videoing it. Right, yeah. Setting up. I did watch a YouTube on the engine before I sort of committed to say, yeah, I'm going to get that. And I've got to get some of them gauges so you can measure the distances on the rockers, I think it is. And then just play around with the idle and just try and get it right. And then I've got to run it in, I think, for 3 minutes at 6,000 RPM. And then something else. I've read it, but I can't remember it basically. So I've got myself a little don't know what it's called now, but it measures the rotation, how fast it's going. So yeah, that would be a good video to look forward to. Hopefully if everything's coming, that would be the next Friday feeling video, which will be the running in the Sato and getting it up and ready. Because as soon as it's up and ready, I can continue with the build. As I say, I've got a lot of cutting out to do. Which is quite exciting but quite scary. First wooden plane ever. Well, I did build a wooden Spitfire, which was kind of like a bit that big, I think, before my brother sat on it years ago. But that was like a little rubber band. It was brilliant, a lovely wooden Spitfire, and it had all the ribs and all the dope. You got some sheet and dope I think it's called dope, is it? What you painted it with, and it dried out like a drum, and it had a big propeller in it, a rubber band, and yeah, it was beautiful until my brother sat on it. But yeah, but that was my first wooden one. But this is my first wooden RC plane. So yeah, I'm really excited about this because it is a beautiful plane. It really, really is. Some of the detail is just unreal. You know, and I'm sure, like, you know, the Craft King, you can get into that and understand, you know, what you could do to that. But yeah, I think, you know, eventually, you know, I'll end up building one. That's the goal. I mean, I'm running out of room in the hangar. I really, really am. I think if I could get out flying, then some of them would probably be crashed. So, oh really? See, why'd you tell me that? Why did you tell me that? And really? Gallows. I'm going to have to look into that then. I mean, is that a big Spitfire? Because I think if I want to make one, it's got to be at least 1400, or what is it in 5 foot? Is it 5 foot in American metric? No, metric English. 5 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, well, 1.4 meters. I think it's about 6 foot. Is it something like that? But that's the kind of Spitfire I'd love to make anyway. But yeah, I'd have to look at that anyway, because that's yeah, that'd be the next step, I think. I mean, trying to get out to fly and maiden all these planes. You know, I missed a Motion RC with all these planes. I mean, I think I've got, well, there's a few from Motion RC. I think there's 4 or 5. I just got to stop pressing that button. I think the worst thing is going to the watching James from Motion RC on every Friday and bringing out the planes. It's like, oh my god, I can't. I've got an obsession with planes. I really have. I think it's like as a kid when you do the kits, you know, which I still got quite a few normal kits. And in fact, I came across one and I was given one by a client, which is a very old Airfix kit of a Harrier, of a Sea Harrier. You know, I've been waiting for an RC Harrier. I know there on a YouTube there is one, I think. Yeah, yeah. I think. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean the hangar is not that big. I don't know about the camera view in here, but it's not. It's high. It's called a Dutch barn. So if you know what a Dutch barn is at the roof, that's how I can put all the airplanes up there. But it's not a big hangar at all. But it does me. You know, it's just time. Time is never in my side. You know, I always want to get in here, but I get home, I'm knackered. So you know, maybe the wife might let me build the plane indoors. Maybe. But yeah, I mean that's, you know, some of these people that are out there, some of the great people that we watch YouTubes, as I'm sure you do as well. RC Geek has got I think that's his garage, I think, that he's turned into his RC hangar, and that's awesome. He does some awesome stuff, RC Geek, and he's a great pilot as well. He really is. I really enjoy his moves. As a what are they called? The Merry Boozers, another great channel, and they do some great weathering and paint jobs. You know, I think if I can get all that myself into one, it'd be brilliant. But as I say, it's early days on this channel. This is why I appreciate Donkey Shed. Yeah, I'm the donkey. It is a donkey shed, I suppose. Yeah, not really a hangar, but it's a hangar. I call it a hangar. Anyway, anyone that calls it a shed, I say go away. But it's about, I think it's only about 12 foot by 8 foot, something like that. So yeah, a donkey. That's good. I like that, donkey. Donkey shed. Oh, I like it. I like that one. Dad's RC hangar donkey shed. Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, so you know, there's enough space to build a 1400 wingspan. So any bigger than that, and yeah, I mean some of these planes that you see people fly that are full scale almost. Well, not full scale, but half scale. I think they're pretty awesome. So as you can see, I still haven't got my teeth. my false teeth, after losing them, I had another tooth out the other day. I should have gone back there and had a fitting. No way. Is it a donkey shed? Really? I thought RC Geeks was his garage, you know, on the side of the house. Because you always see him, like, you know, sometimes, especially, I think one of them is Blue Mustang. He was like, you know, going up on his driveway. But yeah, he's a donkey shed. Wow. Hey, does it matter? I mean, you know, I would love a big shed. I mean, I think, you know, I don't think the better half would like that too much if I expanded. You know, I was thinking of getting, if I was allowed, I was thinking of getting another Dutch barn and stick it to the side and then just cutting the door so you'd have loads of room. But, you know, maybe in a year, who knows. But I just need to get out flying. There's so many planes that I want to get out and get flying. All right, okay. See, I mean, I don't know. I mean, is he in your neck of woods, is he, RC Geek? I know he's in the US, but I don't know if he's California or Arizona or where he is. You know, a lot of these great people, including yourself, is all in the States. There's a couple of lovely people in the UK that are on the forum and join. I must admit, the forum is not that active really. But then again, I'm trying to do everything at once, so you know, I almost need like someone's help to push all the social media out there and get it around. But I mean, as you know, the main thing of this channel was just to watch me make a fool of myself or make mistakes or just, you know, show people what to do. And if I know what to do, yeah. So don't forget, you know, this toolkit is awesome. I don't know if you've got one, but that's the giveaway for all you subscribe, or one for a thank you, so whoever's going to win it. But as I say, don't forget to leave in the comments "I want to win" and like. If you haven't subscribed, you need to subscribe. But I mean, obviously, there's a couple of us here that is. What we said. Well, let me just try to read here. No. RC Geek is from the US. Chris, that's his name, Chris. That's the RC Geek I'm talking about, Chris. You know, I follow his channel and watch his stuff, just because he does some really cool stuff with changing the planes. He does great paint jobs. He's the one that I think I first come across him when I was looking to see how to spray a plane, how to get paint to stick to EPO foam. And yeah, which I've got a couple of planes I want to do, and I've got like the Minwax to give it a first coat, and then obviously to spray it an undercoat, and then to spray it. So there's a couple of planes that I've got that I've actually stuck out the way, which are going to be painted. So different guy altogether. Oh, I didn't know. I thought there's only one RC Geek. I don't know. If there's another RC Geek in the UK, is there, or is he in the US? Thirsty. Oh, we're all getting old. I mean, I can't remember. I know how old I am, but yeah, I'm old. I think, you know, that you know, a lot of people that are getting into this hobby are quite young, and they fly, you know, the quads now, really. But you know, a lot of them up in the club, my club, are older people. So most are retired, which I'm quite jealous, really, because obviously they get to fly all week, where I don't. You know, I've got to wait for the weekend. And like today, well, yesterday, you know, it was brilliant sunshine, really hot in the UK, and today it was raining for most of the day, and now it's really windy, and then tomorrow it is mega windy. And then I'm back to work on Monday, so then I've got to wait for another weekend. So it's a pain in the butt. It really is. So, but this is why I'm quite happy that I've got the Tiger Moth, just so I can build it and hopefully get it all going. But I'm really excited about getting that engine going. That is something. Is it coming up with? I'm posting his link. I don't know. It probably will. It probably. I can see your chat, but I can't see the link. No, I can't see his link. I don't know why. I've got to figure out how to make this better, because it's literally, I think, from what if I say, you know, sort of now, 20 seconds later you'll hear it. Not that I can hear it because I'll get feedback, but yeah, there's lots of stuff here that I'm not too sure why it does. I don't know, but it's okay. Only monitor. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on then. How do I? Oh, there we go. You're a moderator. You can do it now. Does that mean you get blue chat? I've just made you a moderator. I just figured out how to do that. Wow. Does that mean I'm really tech? Hi Neil, how you doing? What do I see if I can get it down. I don't think I can get it down. Let me wait a minute. No, I can't get it down. Now I think for a first plane, use the Riot V2. If you look on if you look on my channel, videos, whatever you call them, a selection of videos, look for the Riot. It's a great plane. I mean, I've flown it. I've also crashed it, but I did have a Watt 4 before that, and I find the Riot V2, that is the V2, from Century UK. That's who makes the plane. Now, that's a brilliant plane. Now, Motion RC have brought one that's very similar to the Riot V2, called the Titan. So, if you're in the US, maybe the Titan would be a good first plane. Obviously, make sure it's a high wing. High wing's always best. But then the Century UK one also do the Ruckus, which is a low wing. So they do like a high wing and a low wing for a beginner. I've yet to fly the Ruckus just because of the weather, and this year because of all the COVID and all that stuff. Well, it's not crap, but all this horrible stuff. But yeah, look up that. Look at one of my videos. I could yeah, I'll paste it, but I don't know, it's too techy. I'm liable to suddenly turn off the live stream or something stupid. It's why I need someone else here doing all the techie stuff and putting up the channel links and stuff. But yeah, look up the Riot V2. Give it a go. It's electric and it's lovely to build, and the wings come off and it's easy to get there, and yeah, it's great. I did crash one. Yes, I did. I did crash one. In fact, hang on, what's that? Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Are you in the UK? Cool. Well, go to Century UK. I've got my crashed one. Shall I show you my crashed one? These are decent price as well. It's not that bad, actually. I mean, that's where the wings ripped off. And yeah, it's something else. I think it's bent. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, get there. It's a bit. Yeah. There we go. Right, B2. Century UK. I think it's. Let me hang on. Let me get a. Let me get a thingy here. Here we go. Look at this tech stuff coming up. Make sure I don't shut that one. So if I do that, and if I go that, and I go that, I think that's it. There you go. But yeah, that's what I fly. A Bixer 2, yeah. Yeah, I crashed. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, in our field, now I said this on another video, in a certain area of the field where you're flying into it, it's almost like a dead zone, a dead band. What's happening to my? Hang on. Where's my mouse? I've lost my mouse. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Here we go. And I was getting flickers down below. In our flying field, and I've had it with the Watt 4 crashed exactly the same place, and as you come round, it just took a nosedive. I was flying too low. I fly too low. That's my problem. And Keith, my trainer, he's always having to go at me because I'm flying too low. But it's because I want to come down and see the plane as it goes around. But you know, if you fly too low, then you'll crash pretty quick. Things happen so fast. Excuse me. If you're flying high, keep it high, and then you got a chance to catch it. But obviously it didn't. So. Really. Now, I mean, you know, I don't think I brought a plane from Hobby King. Or did I? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I brought the Navy Cub. Brilliant plane, lovely plane, the Navy Cub. Trouble is, and that's on my channel as well, about the Navy Cub. And the bad thing about the Navy Cub is the undercarriage. I mean, we got a grass field. You know, we're not lucky enough to have asphalt. And yeah, twice I broke the undercarriage. It's a very weak undercarriage. It's a bit like the Tiger Moth. The Tiger Moth, it's all got wooden. But I had the old Riot landing gear. I put that on the Cub. But yeah, I think that was okay. But then it was the horizontal stabilizer. It used to shift, so it's just impossible to fly. It was horrible. But I think that's because it was a badly made Cub. I think. Don't get me wrong. Hobby King do lots of lovely stuff. But I think this one was just, I don't know. It was just a pain in the arse. Maybe it's because I'm a noob and it's probably the wrong thing to fly. I don't know. But they do a bigger Navy Cub. That's probably got bigger landing gear. Anyway, yeah, and the Navy Cub was lovely. It's still up there. It's on the top of I've got like a grid. It's like I got like a behind me here. If you can see that rope. I've got that's like a bit of mechanism for bicycles, so you can hoist that bicycle. That's joined onto like a wooden grid, and comes down, so I can reach the planes and everything else. Trouble is because the hangar's getting so full, I can't. I doubt if very much I can drop it, but you know, whatever. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's up there anyway. It is lovely. I love the look of it. For FPV, it's brilliant. It was a really sexy plane with crap undercarriage. I think if you remade the undercarriage yourself, which I'm sure sort of the Craft King would be able to do, change it. It is in my mind to do. I just haven't got around to do it. But I wanted to. You can get some like loaded springs, some CNC spring things, and I was thinking of just trying to make up a jig so when it lands, you've got that spring on the undercarriage. It's not very heavy because that's what it needs. Because especially if I wasn't landing. You know, it wasn't me that landed, I don't think, but you know, even if you just sort of get like a heavy landing, it goes, it really does. But Spectrum, yeah, I mean, I'm an FR Sky man. I've got an FR Sky X10, and I use the FR Sky OS, which is very similar to Spectrum. You know, a lot of people like whatever it's called, I can't remember. Brain's gone. What's that open source? OpenTX. I like OpenTX, but I think, you know, OpenTX is I don't need it complicated. I mean, the good thing about Spectrum that I've seen anyway, I think it's because I've got so much FR Sky stuff now. I've actually got 3 transmitters, the X9D and X8D, something like that, that I don't want to turn to Spectrum. I think I'd go, if Spectrum turned around to me tomorrow and said, look, Chris, we'll give you a load of receivers, we'll give you a transmitter, I'd probably go for it, just because of the OS, because it's literally, you know, you put in your rates, that's in the manual. It tells you the rates in the manual, how your throws, and how comfortable you are on the sticks. If you're like me, you're a bit like, you know, not very light, then you can change it. You can put Expo on there to stop that. And the Spectrum's quite easy like that. It's just push, 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 and you're flying, and that's what you want. You know, I mean, unless you're a 3D flyer that flies 3D planes, you know, then you want, and helicopters, how they do that, I don't know. Because zip, 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 zip. Very clever people. Then you'd want something that you could, yeah. Percy love OpenTX Spectrum. Really? I love to tinker with the software and program. Yeah, well then, if you win this, which is, this is what's up for grabs. So anybody that's not listened yet, is basically, you've got to like, this is the Toolkit RC watt meter. That's what I'm giving away. DHL to anywhere in the world. All you got to put down is I want to win in the comments afterwards, and like it, and then I'll put you in a name randomizer, and there'll be a winner, and it'll be announced on my forum, which is www.dadsrchangout.co.uk. Join the forum, and you can email me. Where's my email? You can email me anytime you want. You can send me hate mail, whatever. There's the email down there, so you can always email me, and then you can email me your address. I won't use your address for anything else, or if you know, you send it to a PO box, doesn't matter, and DHL will whisk it off to you within a few days. I would have thought across the pond. I've got another one of these. It's in my box, and I'm not going to try and get into the box, and it's great. And the good thing about this one is that the Craft King, you can tinker. You can download firmware and all sorts of things on that, so you'll like that if you win it, that is. So, just looking for something that I can take out the box for. I think safe mode, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of planes on. I don't know about Motion RC, but I know Horizon Hobby have got planes that's ready out of the box with safe mode. You get the transmitter, you get the receiver with safe mode, and away you go. I haven't experienced it like that because I like the reason I got, I don't know if you can see there, my quad, just because I was in lockdown, I wanted something to fly. The reason I got that and not a Maverick is because I like to have play with my own transmitter, because it's all about muscle memory with me anyway. I mean, my memory's crap anyway, so but it's so you get the feel of the radio, and you automatically, your brain knows, yeah, throttle, aileron, all that, blah 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 blah. And that's why I use a RealFly 8. I haven't gotten up to 9 because there's not that much difference in my book, but I use RealFly 8 and I use a dongle and I use my own transmitter rather than buying RealFly 9 with its own transmitter and all that sort of stuff, just because I think it's more of a bit of a fear thing for me, a bit worried that, you know, I'll get another transmitter and it's like, oh my god, I can't fly, oh, what's this? And then I go back to my X10 and go, oh, you know, what a waste. Unfortunately, I'm one of these people that I got the heart and soul to fly. You know, I wanted to be in the RAF as a kid, all this sort of stuff, Royal Air Force. Reasons why I didn't go into it, long story. But I got a passion to fly. Unfortunately, I am crap. Yes, I am. I'm shit. I go on. I tell you, I go on Real Flight 8, and I flying around. I'm doing it. I'm even landing. I mean, come on. I'm landing. I'm taking off and everything else. And then some days I'm just crap. And then some days you know, I feel like sometimes I'm a fish out of water when I want to be the fish in water. So, but that'll come in time. But you know, it's definitely, if you're going to start off with a safe mode, you've got to be really careful. Because I think RC Geek is not RC Geek. Who is it? I'm not sure. He's training someone anyway, and he was in easy mode, flight mode, or whatever you call it. What's it say? Ready to fly. Also recommend Spectrum. I fly mostly Bolsa and Specs build, and they use FR Sky. Well, I like FR Sky. People don't like it because they changed it because of that other remote that came out, that I can't, the other transmitter, that suddenly everyone's saying is crap, when it was all the hype, and I can't remember which one it was now. But anyway, FR Sky got a bit personal and locked down their software. Jeff, yeah, it might have been Jeff. Yes, I think it was Jeff. He was training someone. And he was telling this, that I think I said to him, you know, it's great, I wish I was out in the US, because there seems to be a lot more people that fly, a lot more trainers, you know. That's the problem. I mean, Keith, you know, is a busy man, and he gives up his time to teach me, which I'm so grateful for. But obviously he's a busy man, so, you know, it's a shame that there's not lots of people. But I can understand it, because if you're buddying boxing with somebody, that means, if you don't know, Neil, basically you've got a transmitter, your trainer's got a transmitter, and normally they join by a cable. You can do it now wirelessly, but by cable, and he's flying, and then what he does, he flips a switch, and you've got control. It's up to him what he gives you, whether he gives you the throttle or everything, but I prefer to have everything. And then if he thinks you're in trouble, he lets go of that switch, and he's got control. Now, trouble is with safe mode, is that your brain is not getting used to what the plane does. You know, it's like you'll be flying, and then you'll get a little gust of wind, and then you think, oh, what's going on? And you've got to put a bit more throttle on to suddenly just move it. Especially that, I mean, that always catches me out. If you're suddenly kind of turning, you know, you're just doing a turn, and suddenly that wind catches them wings, and it just wants to push it away, and you've got to be able to react to that. If you're using safe mode will react to it. I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong. You know, safe mode will suddenly go, oh, you've got a bit of wind, let's sort that out, and you'll be going, oh yeah, that's wicked. But then you'll go to fly without safe mode, and you think, what the hell? You know, what happened there? And then you'll end up like my Riot V2, which is a bit of a bent nose. I mean, that really hit the earth. That was in a big way. I mean, the wings just went, you know, yeah, something like that, one way or the other. And the motor, I've got the motor somewhere, and it bent the shaft, and it was like, yeah. And it was one of these where I could fly, and I thought, I've just got to do it, and I bought another one, which is up there. So I've got a couple of spares and bits and pieces for it. So, but yeah, I love flying. As you see, I've got lots of planes here I just really, really want to get into, including the Sato that you can't see, which is blown fiberglass, which is pretty goddamn fast, and it's but. Yeah, Neil, you know, as I say, welcome to the channel. I hope you subscribed. You know, there's a lot of videos on how to do things and bits and pieces that might help you. I really hope it does. So, but, nice to have someone fly with you for sure, buddy box. I used to grab the controller method. Yeah, there's people that, I mean, some of the old fellas out there, they say exactly the same. You know, they literally get it to there and go, there you go. And then you're flying, and then suddenly they've got to grab it. So yeah, buddy box is a good way of doing it. Yeah, it's but I'm just really looking forward to. I mean, in the UK. I'm not sure about the US, but you have an A certificate. If you belong to the BMFA in the UK, and it's an organisation, so you get insured and everything else. You get your A cert and you can fly on your own. So yeah, so. Yeah, it's. I think you've got to go. The way I look at it, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not rich. I haven't got money pouring out my ears. But is the way I go and look at it is that if I come back with a plane in one piece, that's a really good day. Expect to crash, and if you don't, you feel great. You go home and you put the plane up and you think, yeah, you wipe it down, you give it a wipe, get all lovely with it, and it's like, it makes you feel good. I feel good. But if you crash, then it's like, well, crap, shit. Oh, it's okay, it happens, but I think that one that I got there, I could fix it. EPO, I mean, you can put it in boiling hot water, and most of the time it does reform itself. I mean, this second one, I think I did. Yes, I crashed the second one. This is the second plane I crashed it, and I've had to put like a carbon spar down the body because the body was a bit angled. I crashed a lot. So AMA is the organisation for the US. Okay. Yeah, it's the British Model Flying Association in UK, and we had to, in the UK, as I got up there, it's registration competency certificate. We had to, in the UK now, which is under the Civil Aviation Authority, the CAA, and I think it's the FAA for you, the Federal Aviation Authority, that we got now a pilot ID. So if it's over a certain amount of grams or whatever it is, we have to stick our pilot's ID on there. It was all to do with quads flying into airports and stuff. It's all restricted. If I bring my quad outside, I'm not allowed to fly it. Crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. We've gone down. We lost somebody. Oh, I think we went up to 5. I'm obviously not interesting enough. I've got to get some like women's pictures or something behind me. Oh, I don't know. Well, I'm so glad that you come. You guys have came. Constraints and with the uncontrolled landings. Then is it 249 grams? Right? Yeah. So it's a bit of a pain. It really is. But I can understand, people that just go flying in a field and it all goes wrong, and someone can get hurt, which no one wants. But it's just a shame. It really is. It's killing the hobby a bit, I think. Unless you really want it. So yeah. Well, we've got that copy, and we've got we had to do. I don't know if I can see it. We had to do this. This is part of the. You can see that. You see that? There you go. We had to do that to, first of all, it's competency. Can't stop. I've got my teeth in. That's why. And then that was a little online exam, which is basically simple. It's like what to do and what not to do and all that sort of stuff. And that we had to do, and that's when you got your pilot ID and a number. But we do like an A certificate and B certificate. B certificate you can train people. A certificate you can fly on your own. You're competent to fly on your own. So just seeing. 1 second. Hang on 1 second. For some reason, my wife is asking for my car registration. Don't know why. Perhaps I don't know it and someone stole my car. She's seen it driving down the road. Who knows? I don't know. But what we're saying here, too bad. Yes. Well, I think it's all to do with Amazon. There you go, live. You heard it here first. Dad's RC hanger. I think it's all to do with Amazon. I think they're just anytime soon we're gonna have quad. I'd say drones. You've got to stop them calling drones. Everything's a drone. Everyone's got a man in it. But the quad. They're gonna have quad deliveries maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. It's really a shame. It's Amazon. Come on, you know, you get your delivery and then suddenly you get a quad with a little, you know, comes down in your back garden or whatever. Who knows? Who knows? Conspiracies. But yeah, how long have we been going then? Oh my God, we've been going for 70 minutes. So I think it's time to actually call it a day on this one anyway. True. Yeah. Thanks for popping, but 3 up. I think it was up to 5. Philip, I think Neil, and obviously the Craft King have been here. So thanks, guys, for popping by. To say, I know you're all subscribed, and it means the world to me. It really does. So, this is the giveaway. So there you go. I can't get it in shot. I should have got the real. There we go. I should have got the real one out and played with it a bit, but. You know, there's plenty of videos out here. So don't forget to say in the whatever the chat afterwards, I want to win. Yes, and make sure you like. And then midweek, I will do a name check. I'm not going to. I don't know if I'm going to do a live one. Well, maybe I will. But anyway, I will announce the winner, and then we'll put the winner on the forum, and then you just drop me an email and any address you want it to send to, and I'll get it DHL'd to you the following day. So thanks for popping by. Keep safe, keep flying, and we'll see you again for the Friday reading video, which will hopefully be the Sato engine, and it'll be a noisy one, so bring your earplugs. And yeah, we'll see you soon. See you now. Ta-ra, bye.